Hi, I'm Tom Olson from the National Weather Service Springfield office, and today we're going to cover the calibration checkup, which is performed once per year. And before you install oil and food grade the propylene glycol or for routine operation and while the bucket is still clean and dry, perform this calibration check. And again, this is done once a year. You can either do it during your summerizing or winterizing time of the year. So what we're going to do this is you're going to wake up the display. And we're going to write down what an empty bucket is measuring on here. And this one's measuring 0.13. So you write that down. So once that's written down, you can take a 4,100 gram size weight, and we're going to set it inside gently into the bucket. And we're going to let that stabilize a little bit. We're going to write that value down, and we're going to subtract it from that 0.13, which was we had it as empty, and this one's showing 5.13 subtracting 0.13, so we get a reading of 5 inches. For the Cal Test 0.5 inch equivalent range, which is one brass weight, it should be acceptable range of 4.75 through 5.24. So that looks good. We're showing 5 for that one. So the next one, we'll put another weight in here. Let that stabilize here for a little bit. And again, you do the same thing. You're going to take that reading, it's showing a 10.13. Subtract that 0.13 and it's a 10. We're getting a 10 for that reading for 2 of them. And that's 2 brass weights, and they're the 4,111 gram weights. And your acceptable range for that one is 9.75 through 10.24. Now finally we'll do the third weight. Okay, we'll put that in there. It should read about 15.13 if it's doing well, and it's showing about 15.13. And again, you take that reading, 15.13, and subtract the 0.13 of that empty bucket, and it comes up with 15. So if each of the 3 calibration test points value meets the acceptable range given in that table 6.1 of your FPR-D operations manual, and that's on page 57, then the sensor calibration is acceptable and a calibration reset is not needed. Write into your site inspection report, sensor calibration check passed, and you may also enter the same phrase into your special notes column of the FPR log sheet. Thank you for joining me today.